Hello, Earth signs, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is go on and just give you or get out you this bonus reading. Okay, it is around the Valentine period here, and I just wanted to go on and just give you a romantic message just to see what your chances are, and as well as to share with you the individual I'm seeing in your energy field, and perhaps to provide you with actions that they may take towards any feelings still lingering towards you or existing feelings, okay? If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. And to you veterans out there, welcome back. Okay, so what I like to do is to start off by shuffling up the romance angel cards just to get a general impression of the energies that I'm kind of seeing coming around you. And this reading, ladies and gentlemen, it is valid until the 16th here. Okay, rest assured, Earth sign, that this reading is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for each and every one of you Earth signs out there. Okay, so accept whatever that does resonate. Don't try to force anything here, and just let the rest of it go that does not resonate for you. Okay. So I'm going to go on and shuffle up these cards as already indicated, the romance angel cards here, just to get a general impression of the energies that I'm kind of seeing for you guys. Okay. So spirit, what are the vibrations surrounding earth signs from now until the 16th? Okay, let's see what your bottom card is. Okay, I'm kind of feeling for some of you, and this might be a new connection that you've just met someone new. I'm kind of getting perhaps. I'm also feeling that there's just not enough attraction or chemistry to kind of keep the relationship going as smoothly as you would like to. So I'm kind of feeling that there is an attachment that some of you may have that is kind of somewhat one-sided here that I'm getting. Okay, but I'm also seeing too there here that you guys do in fact have true love in your life here. It might be with an existing person here that I'm getting. Okay, and I feel that this is a romance of a lifetime. But because of all of the things that you guys have gone through, it appears that you have the tendency of putting other people's interests um, before your own here. And you might want to consider realizing your worth, ladies and gentlemen, as well as loving yourself first, because your self respect certainly makes you more attractive. Okay? And as you move on through this time period in particular, okay, try to keep a bit of an open mind here. Okay, try to not be predictable, try to do things differently, and understand that your soulmate might in fact differ from your usual type and expectations here. So there may be some type of a difference here um, with you and a person. And some of you, as I said, may already be in an existing situation here. Okay, or it might be in fact that you may have just met someone new here. All right, and just because the cards are saying here that the relationship is somewhat unrequited here, sometimes just having a simple discussion here and just keeping an open mind, as these cards are indicating to you, it might help kind of bridge the gap between you and another if you're currently dealing with someone that appears to be very one sided here. I do, in fact, feel that your feelings, ladies and gentlemen, are worth exploring here, you know? But you have to first try to free yourself from the past and things that have been holding you back here, okay? Because it's time to kind of take back control of your life, ladies and gentlemen, and to reclaim your power, okay? All right, so what I like to do now is I'm going to go on and just get into your reading here, okay? And basically, the first question that I pose by the cards is that, with whom are you going to spend this romantic period, okay? And so, first, we're going to start off by examining the cards that fell to the bottom of the deck here. We have the Lily we have the moon, and also we have, ladies and gentlemen, the tower, okay? But don't be alarmed because this tower is not the same as identified in the tarot here. So, just to make a few general observations with those three cards, I'm kind of feeling that I'm seeing a very creative male or very creative person in general, perhaps an artist, or I'm also feeling too that a sense of um, disillusionment as well as entrapment. Okay, I feel that some of you will connect with someone who appears to have very heightened intuition, psychic ability. I'm getting, I'm kind of getting that you seem to have a high regard for this person. This person might be older than you, or they may be an old soul, a younger person that really acts very old, I'm getting, or very responsible. But this person seems to be very seductive and very affectionate, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm getting that for some of you, this person might be tall, okay? This person is very serious minded, and he or she even may work, in the high position or works in the government or something that I'm getting here. Someone who's very, very popular and very, as I said, very affectionate here. So I'm going to go in and just whip up a story here for these three cards just to kind of help you understand what I'm seeing here. So it seems that some of you might have met or you will meet a new person here, like just as these cards have indicated here that true love is here, or you may already be in a very uh, loving type relationship with someone existing, okay? And I'm kind of feeling here that this person, again, is very wise and very serious minded. And this person makes you feel very secure here that I'm getting, or this person will make you feel very secure because he or she really supports your interests. And the two of you seem to have established neutral boundaries, I'm getting here, which is why you're able to coexist with one another here. So I'm kind of strongly picking up that it possibly can be someone with whom you're already with, or it could be, in fact, with someone that you've just met. I'm kind of getting to here. But I'm kind of feeling with this person, or perhaps with this new person, there's still something, an element of unrequitedness in here in terms of the person being a bit one sided. Okay, so keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, as you move forward here, because your cards look very good here. I'm getting in terms of for particularly romance. I don't see as many of the challenges as I've seen in other readings here. Okay, so to just kind of give you more information about these cards here, I'm seeing is that it looks like that some of you might also it seems like you might also be even waiting for a lover to commit to you or to kind of hear from him or her. And as I said, the outlook certainly looks very promising. Okay, this is perhaps one of the best readings that I've done for you guys too that I'm seeing here. All right, and I feel that this person really does desire your affection here. And I see the two of you really beginning to pour your souls out to one another, even exchanging gifts and other amenities, okay, or pleasantries, okay? And some of you might also go out on a date or plan an outage of some sort, I'm getting. But certainly for those of you, again, who are already in an existing situation, it seems that your relationship will continue to improve here. It seems that you're on the right path, I'm getting. But in order to keep things on the right path, you have to continue to set appropriate boundaries because I feel that perhaps the two of you do argue a lot and you argue over meaningless things here because it's due to various misunderstandings here. So try to set appropriate boundaries. And when you're listening, don't listen to respond. Listen to really hear what the other person is really saying here. And when you do this, ladies and gentlemen, this won't make you feel this sense of restriction or feeling stymied, if you will. And for those of you who are single, you might even decide to kind of get serious, or to kind of, as they say here, or as the adage says, go steady with one another. I'm kind of getting, or just really make the relationship official. All right. So now I'd like to go on and just hop into my next segment of this reading to just tell you the type of person that seems to be appearing here, as well as the signs that I'm seeing. Okay. So I'm getting a person who appears to be very athletically fit, very younger, a younger person energy, someone that's very active, chic, or outgoing, very pep, preppy that I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing again someone tall or slim, but very flighty, stubborn at times here, always looking for his or her next best catch, always on the go, yet very refined, okay? I'm seeing someone who's very gossipy, talkative, um, and they make a very friendly companion for you. I'm kind of getting. They seem to have a very piercing type voice, very articulate. I'm seeing a very distinctive type features here. Someone who's very optimistic, progressive, even a risk taker. Okay, the person appears to me even to be a gambler. All right, very upbeat, someone who jokes a lot. I'm kind of seeing either green, hazel, or brown eyes, and even brown hair here. Someone who's very attractive. Okay, so that's good, isn't it? Someone that's very idealistic, independent, and creative, very creative. All of the qualities that you're looking for, ladies and gentlemen, to kind of have a serious connection here. The only thing here that sometimes could bring about some type could be a bit commitment phobic here is this card here, okay? Because these birds are always on the go here, all right? Storks, they always flying places. I'm seeing someone that's very popular, ladies and gentlemen, someone that's very, very well known, you know, very upbeat. I'm getting here, okay? So I'm going to go in and just also just give you um, more information here in terms of what you may have already experienced, or what might be in the process of experiencing. And these are the cards that we're going to use for that. Okay, these two cards here. And then we're going to move on to see what the future is going to bring you, of course, within this time frame that I've already indicated here. All right, so you have the horseman there. So with the horseman, that connects to Mercury, ladies and gentlemen, and it connects with air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, as well as water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. All right, and then we have the storks, as I've already kind of I've already touched on that card somewhat here. With the stork, both Jupiter and Uranus govern this card, and it connects once again to water signs here. So combining this card, it creates a story here. So what I'm seeing here is that in the past, particularly for those of you who are single, I see that you seem to have flirted quite a bit, but you didn't really get attached to anyone or let your feelings, go for anyone. I'm seeing here. I also feel for others of you, that you met a new person, albeit I'm getting many of you already had someone, already present, or you were already in an existing type situation here. All right. I'm feeling too that for some of you, there may have also been an unexpected type pregnancy, or there will be, you know, or some of you might have recently moved, or you're going to be moving soon here, or relocate. And by doing so, if you've already done so, this has better enabled you to embrace more opportunities. And if you're about to move, it's gonna enable you to embrace a bit more opportunities here, you know? Because I'm feeling that, in any event, I'm seeing a strengthened type connection here, a strengthened situation here, a satisfying unionship that I'm seeing, or union. All right. So let's look and see what your future entails for you here by just looking at these remaining cards here. All right. So just starting with, we have the heart, that's which is your significator, and then we have the birds here. So that shows that you're going to soon be having to further emphasize the fact of this romantic, heated, passionate conversation that you're going to be having here. Okay? And then with the clover here, that also gives you good luck here, because this card is all about good luck. And then you have the dice here. That dice is all about taking a leap of faith, or a leap of faith, ladies and gentlemen. It shows that a lucky conversation of some sort is going to happen, and it's going to bring about new opportunities here. So these cards are kind of really suggesting to you that it's time that you take a risk here and just move forward with someone or with a situation here that I'm getting. Okay? And to just keep an open mind, as the romance angels has been telling you here. Okay? So when you have here, you have the birds, right? So that card connects with, of course, it connects with Jupiter. Okay, when you're seeing that card there, and then it also brings about, as I said, various new opportunities that seems to be forthcoming for you guys. And this card connects both with fire signs as well as earth signs here. So I'm kind of feeling that many of you will certainly see this person as being your soulmate here. And I think you're going to be receiving a call or a text, and you're going to be making plans here with someone soon, if they're not living with you already, I'm getting. And I feel that some of you are going to go on a romantic interlude, or he or she might decide to visit you, or it could be vice versa here. But I'm certainly seeing you kind of making some plans to kind of get together, and seeing you really pouring your hearts out to one another, ladies and gentlemen. And this is going to make you very, very happy, and it's going to make you feel as if you are the luckiest person in the world here. I'm getting. And I feel that two hearts are certainly, they're going to beat as one here. So the reading here is kind of indicating to you to take a leap of faith here. So for some of you, I see you reconciling with someone, or perhaps having a fast fling with someone. Okay? So all of that seems to be included here. And I also feel, ladies and gentlemen, that it looks like that I'm seeing a very promising romantic situation for you, but you just really need to, I feel you just really need to plan a bit more, plan properly on the things that you will really want to do here. Okay? And definitely know what it is that you want. So these cards here all combined to just suggest here, especially these two cards, that you're going to be connecting with someone, and you're going to be feeling this sense of being on this cloud nine type feeling here. All right. So now I just wanted to just give you some additional advice here, because what we're seeing here, just looking at these last two cards, I don't want to rush here. You're going to feel like a star, you see, with this star card here. But you're going to have to be willing to take a risk. All right. So now, as I indicated, what I like to do is I'm going to just give you some additional messages on, on things that you might want to consider as advice as you move forward with this situation here, okay? And I've decided to select two cards for my hip hop deck here. We have the Gangster Boo, and we have Ra Diga here. So let's look at the first one here, the Gangster Boo. This card is all about confidence, ladies and gentlemen, and it's all about self assurance and not being conceited here. So to just further echo the things I've already said here, it seems that what you'll need to do is to just try new things, and really trust in your intuition here. And then you have Radiga, Okay, and this card is all about connectivity and is all about restoring harmony, relationship building. So the message here is to really just get out of your head, ladies and gentlemen, and think outside the box. Stop being so predictable. And once again, it's kind of signaling that you should take a leap of faith, ladies and gentlemen, because that certainly is very important. All right. So now let's look at a few things that are not important in your situation, okay? And really putting your focus in this direction is not really going to produce the results that you really want here, ladies and gentlemen. So I decided to use my African tarot deck here. So we have the Knight of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and I'm going to select another card here, okay? And we have the Six of Pentacles there, okay? So I'm going to combine these three cards just to give you a message on what's not important here. So it's certainly not the time for you to be impatient, ladies and gentlemen, particularly with someone, or to even be evil or to let something meaningless upset you. So much so that it causes a wedge between you and another, okay? And there's definitely no time for you to be fickle, okay? To be indecisive. It's time that you really, really make a decision that I'm getting here, all right? Or even to really wish that, just something just comes naturally to you that I'm getting, okay? Let's review then what is important here. And I'm going to go on and select a few cards here. We have the Four of Wands, okay? We have Justice, okay? And we have the Eight of Pentacles here, all right? So just combining those three cards here in terms of, what you really need to be focusing on is that now certainly it's important that you show that you are open-minded. Remember the Romance Angels cards told you that to keep an open mind. That's very important, ladies and gentlemen, okay? It's now important that you let your guard down. It's now important that you restore inner peace and really try to look at the big picture and apologize to someone if it's necessary for you to do so. And last but not least, it's very important that you make a fair and rational decision as you consider this new approach here that I'm seeing here. And really carefully strategize your next path forward, which is very, very important. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just mix up these 200 letters here to help you identify the person or persons coming into your energy field, or particularly the person with whom you're going to be spending this time. Okay? So Spirit, I ask you to direct my hands to the correct letters for earth signs. Okay? All right. We have an A, an O, P, D, I, B, T, E, O, X. Okay, 10 more. And ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind it could spell the person's nickname, middle name, last name, or the beginning of the first, but it should give you some indication of the person with whom you will be around here. All right. We have another O, a V, an A, N, Z, L, four more letters. Wow. A. We have a lot of A's here. A, and A. I hope these letters resonate with you guys. Here we have one, two, three, four, five, six. There are six A's. All right. One D. We have an N. Three O's. There's one B, an I, an L, a V. Okay. We have a Z, a P, an X, an E, as well as a T, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So now, since the reading is kind of pointing you to the direction of kind of reclaiming focus in your life, now it's time that you restore unshakable inner peace here. So I'm going to shuffle up these cards here to see what messages that these cards have for you during this time period. Okay? So Spirit, what messages would you like me to share with Earth signs? Okay. This is how is and the now. Okay? So what has your intuition been trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen? This card again is asking you the how is in the now. What has your intuition been really trying to tell you? Okay? Express yourself creatively and start something new. Ask yourself, what creative pursuit do you feel drawn to? Rise above it because it's certainly not yours to carry. You are an empath. Realize that. So, how can you detach from the drama, ladies and gentlemen? That's very important and something that you really need to ask yourself. Understand that your true tribe certainly can't show up until you do. So, how can you, ladies and gentlemen, show more of the real, authentic you? The time has come to eliminate distractions. Stop shining light on things you are not. Ask yourself, how can you reclaim your power? Okay? So let's look at a few things that you might consider surrendering um, during this time period here. And I'm going to go on and shuffle up another deck for you guys here. Okay? So, what are a few things, Spirit, that Earth sign might want to surrender or let go during this period in question? Okay. Surrender to prayer, which is very important. Give yourself over completely to prayer. Because when you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will certainly arrive. Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. Understand that if a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient, which is very important, as I've told you with the additional guidance that I provided, and trust the universal flow. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Try to take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. And surrender to what is, which is very important. Flow with what is instead of fighting against it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will certainly restore the peace that your heart so desperately seek here. So, in conclusion today, ladies and gentlemen, what I like to do is just to share with you a very evocative message from a postcard that a spirit has impressed upon me to share it with you here. I have the postcard right here. Okay? And I'm going to read it as it is written. Dearest you, there is only one you, and you have a unique path and a special purpose. You are supposed to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people. But then it is up to you how you live, how awake you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to society's standards. But you can't know anyone's internal experience. Compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you've come. Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That's how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. We love you immensely and know your journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wondrous things. Trust, loving you forever and ever. All right? So, Earth sign, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share, subscribe, and I look forward to hearing your comments. Enjoy your day. Thanks.